Well, see, and that's a conversation a lot of families, a lot of couples are talking about. There's that yin and yang, like you said. Well, the sort of the knee jerk thought is always when your home gets to a point where you don't feel like it's meeting your needs, well, you think the solution, the only strategy is, well, you got to bite the bullet, sell it, and look for something that is better suited for your needs. And I think some of those homeowners who've been kind of on the fence, stuck in that position for now a pretty good amount of time, because gee whiz, think about it, the pandemic is, gosh, what's 5-6 years ago now. Well, what they don't realize is their forever home may be the home they already own.
Yeah.
But so how do you get from, it doesn't work for us anymore, but we want to get to a forever home, and we think we have to sell to find that forever home, when in reality, we can provide them a way to achieve that forever home without having to move at all. So that's really what I think we've got to get folks to focus on, because right now they don't realize they may already be in a situation where they don't have to move at all and yet achieve their goals and get things more in the forever home category that they are yearning for. And so that's really what we want to get into. And like this next slide shows, why don't people want to move right now? You think about, they may be chomping at the bit that the home they have now just doesn't satisfy them like it should, like they want it to. But yet they are hesitant to move, they're hesitant to sell it and move. And of course, what's the probably the most obvious reason? Because of where rates are right now. I mean, if you're at 2.5%, and if you're watching the financial news and they're giving you the weekly Freddie Mac rate survey, because it comes out every week, and the most recent number that we talked about last week, it was 6.46. So you go, wait a minute, I'm at 2.5. Why in the world would I sell my house, even if I have a ton of equity, and give up 2.5 and go to 646? That doesn't compute. So they don't want to do it. But there's other reasons too, right? I mean, you can get into the whole, just the concept of the sales process. Anybody who's sold a home, not just sold a home or bought a home, but particularly for you homeowners with that low rate, if you've ever sold a home before, it can be darn stressful. Especially, in some markets, and we see it out here in the Coachella Valley.